So it's about Sunday night at 8 o'clock, and this is how I'm spending my 4th of July weekend and holiday. Just lying here staring at my ceiling fan. I tell you what, I just have no interest in anything anymore. I mean, I had a lot of stress last week from chairs. And unfortunately, trash day is on Tuesday, the 4th of July. So that's going to make my 4th of July miserable, which is why I'm lying here like this. I mean, last week I had quite an event on trash day. I almost had a heart attack in front of a guy's house over a chair. Whenever I saw the new chairs on his porch, I kind of freaked out. Yeah, I just had a really bad week last week, and I hardly even got a break from it. And now, trash day is going to be delayed, so I'm going to be stressed out for another day. I tell you, loneliness and depression and anxiety should be looked at as bad as cancer is. I mean, this spring has been pretty rough. It's been like a month or two since I built a project. I mean, I just have a hobby that a lot of people just don't understand. And they don't realize how valuable these chairs are to me and how much of a collectible they are to me. But I'll tell you one good thing that's been happening. A lot of people have been saying they have Growflex Malega chairs, and they said if they ever get rid of them, they'll be letting me know, and they'll try to send them to me. I tell you, I know this is unhealthy to be laying here like this when I should be out partying and having fun on the 4th of July. I mean, I just wish I had a good friend that could be here with me to talk me out of this stuff when I get depressed and kind of help me along. I will say one good thing, at least I'm not into drugs or alcohol. I mean, I like to build projects to relieve stress. Or one thing I like to do is go on Facebook and send a message to a friend. And it kind of makes my day when I get a response. So last week on trash day, well, the week before, I decided to ignore trash day altogether and go to Horseshoe Curve and watch trains. Well, I did get to go and watch trains and I was feeling pretty good, but on the way home from that, the long drive, I had to rescue chairs, which brought back all the bad thoughts and everything. So I came home feeling about 25% better. And then the next week, I decided to go walking around the neighborhood. And I noticed that the house that had the chairs I want the most, I noticed they had brand new chairs sitting on the porch. And I mean, I got so stressed out, I thought they threw them away the week before. So I panicked and almost had a heart attack in front of the guy's house. I mean, I just about collapsed to the ground thinking he threw the chairs away the week before. For some reason, I have no idea why. I went behind the back of his house to see if they were still there. And they were. And they were sitting there kind of like they might get thrown away. So I decided to take them. This was Tuesday. Well, on Friday, the guy called me and asked me if I could bring his chairs back. So I brought them right back to him. And I felt really bad that I did what I did. I mean, I gave the guy a flyer a while ago. I wish he would have called me when he got the new chairs to tell me what he did. Well, that morning, I feel I really didn't have a choice. I mean, with the anxiety and worry and everything I was feeling, I would not have lasted very long before I had a heart attack or something. I mean, my heart was pounding out of control and I was starting to break out into a sweat. You know, I was just so afraid he was going to throw them away. Now, when I took the chairs back to him, I saw the house across the street had an Adams Adirondack chair sitting by their trash cans. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go down there and get it on Tuesday. If they put it out by the street. So I'm sorry about that, Mr. Perry. I feel really bad that I did that. I went to the dentist on Friday. They said my teeth are chipped and severely ground and I have a mouthful of cavities. And if I keep going the way I am, I'm not going to have any teeth left in about 10 years. So that's how my dentist appointment went. Yeah, I haven't been there in a couple years. I mean, when I went to the dentist office, I saw all kind of plastic chairs at people's houses that I would love to have, but I know I can't just walk up to them and ask them. Everybody thinks I'm weird when I do that. Although I could stick a flyer in their mailbox. I mean, I just have a hobby that a lot of people just don't understand. And they don't realize how valuable these chairs are to me and how much of a collectible they are to me. Especially the vintage ones. I mean, I drove past a house and I saw in the backyard they had a whole bunch of vintage chairs back there just sitting out there getting ruined. It's like I wouldn't do that. I would have those in the house. I mean, to me, I think they belong in a museum. Seeing all those chairs on my way to and from the dentist gave me a whole bunch of new anxiety and worry. Yeah, my mom has always told me to suffer in silence. I think I'm going a little bit too far. Because if you look at my toe there, look at how that's bulged out. That is a severe ingrown toenail that I have. And I tell you, when I'm out there walking miles to look for chairs, I want to scream out loud with every step I take because that hurts so bad. And I tell you, both my feet are like that. I mean, you can see how far under the skin that's sticking and pushing it out. I mean, that hurts like hell. I'm doing a good job at dealing with it.